Hi and welcome to Cafe Chronicles. I'm Steve. Today we've got a bit of an unboxing video for you guys. Just a short video. We've ordered the M.Unit Blue and it's come in. We're going to unbox this. We're going to talk just a little bit about the M.Unit Blue, talk about some next steps with it and what it is, what it does, and give you guys an idea of what's in the box, what you can expect, and kind of go from there. All right, let's get stuck in. Okay, so let's have a look. Just so you know, I bought this from Perth County Moto. It's in Stratford, Ontario. I'm located in Canada. Getting your hands on the M-Unit at a price that's accessible and isn't just outrageous is a bit of a pain, and it's a bit crazy. Being able to do so online, getting it at a fair price in Canada where you're not killed with shipping and duties and taxes on top of that, and potentially currency exchange rate that's going to kill us. At the moment, the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar or versus the euro is really, really weak, so it means that you can end up easily paying $800. Whereas I think all in for this, I think I was like at 500, or I'll check out the numbers again. If anybody's interested, just message me, but I can tell you exactly what I did. This is kind of cool. Cool. So I had been talking to Jeff from Perth County Motors. He was talking to me a little bit when I was ordering this, just over email. But this is kind of cool. He sent a little package. What the hell's in here? Drugs? No, I think it's candy of some description. Some pretty cool stickers. Kind of cool. Some stickers. Garfield on a pizza bike. Pretty cool. If you're into Garfield. Cool. Some cool stickers. So it's funny, I had done a little video on some of my toolboxes and stuff, and just kind of to show you guys how I'm organized. So any stuff that I've been buying for the motorcycle, it tends to come with a lot of stickers, which is really cool. So I've been kind of just plastering them on the toolboxes, and I'm starting to look like a real boy. Okay, so what else is in here? Little what do you call it? Koozie? Beer koozie? I don't know why I would use that. I don't even drink beer much. And then on top of it, cool. This is kind of cool. Frontier Ghost Town, Freedom Machine, Saturday, 11th of July, Vintage Custom and Antique Motorcycle Show. That's neat. Don't know if you guys can see that okay, but little flyer to a show, obviously that they're involved in. Good to know. Could be, hopefully this corona crap is over by then, and we can go out and take a spin out there. It'd be nice to go out on the bike if we get it built. if it'll run once we get it built. Here's something that might, well, not that might, here's something that will help us get it built. Okay, so this here is the M button. Yeah, here, so you can see the prices here, $79.95. So I think these are like, you know, something like, it could be something like €50 for this. So when you think of plus shipping, plus import duties and taxes, plus conversion from euro to dollars, this price here isn't bad at all. So this is the M button, and like I said, this is in Ontario, so it means, you know, it was relatively simple, quick and easy to get. Okay, so that's the M button. I'm going to explain that a little bit more in a second. And this is the M-Unit. I'm excited about this thing, to say the least. But that's what it looks like. Cool. And there you can see a price on that, $529.95. Okay, so yeah, I think like in US dollars, I think they're 400 and something. So you know, when you when you think about it, $400 odd, plus taxes, 13% for Ontario, plus import duties, plus conversion, it gets high very quickly. And to have $529 is not bad at all. Okay, so what does it look like inside? Well, it's shaky. I'm surprised how kind of shaky that is in there. There's not really any other way for it to put around, I guess, but that's it. So that's it, and there's not an awful lot to it. So the idea is, with the M unit, this thing will act like a terminal block, so that you can connect things up to it, and it will connect those. But also it has logic to it as well. So it means that I'm not sure if you guys can read some of the text on there if we get it right, but you have, OGS 2, OGS 1, you've got stand, lights, brake, horn, left turn signal, right turn signal, and then you have that same kind of list over here as well. So the idea is that you have a switch that goes to each one of these, and on the other side you have you imagine here on the outputs, what you do is, if you've got ignition, well, you have basically you wire in your ignition. You also high beam, you wire to your light, your high beam light, your standard light, your brake light, your horn, right turn signals, left turn signals, and you basically wire to all those things. Once you're wired to all of those things, what you do then over on this side is you connect directly to your M button. And your M button, basically has, as you can probably tell from here, hopefully you can see, I will open it up, you definitely can. You'll see here on the M button, it shows that there is a color for each one of the switches that this should be connected to. So for instance, the start switch on your handlebars should be connected with the blue wire. Okay. Lights, orange. Turn signal, right, is white. Then turn signal left, yellow. And then you've got to config, to ground, brake, horn, and so on. To config, here I believe, and I'll have to look into this a little bit more, but you basically wire that back to the M unit, to the config, position here. And the whole idea is that rather than have to run all your wires from all your switches back to a central location and then wired out again, well, it takes so much of that out of there, and this here can be just hidden in the handlebar of the motorcycle. So you wire everything up to the switch, you hide this in the handlebar of the motorcycle, and then you take your one wire to ground and one wire back to the M unit. And now you can control with all your switches digitally every output on here. So you can fire your turn signals, all that. Also has built-in relays and such for your turn signals and all that kind of nice stuff. So very cool. So as you can imagine, it does a few things. It cuts down on the wiring a massive amount. It also does things like it reduces voltage drop. So voltage drop is where every time you've got connection, every time you're moving in and out through a component, that you can potentially have drop of voltage, or you're losing voltage to that item. So because you're handling it all in here, you don't have that voltage drop. So really nice for LEDs and things like that. It's ready to go and it handles it all. Okay, what else have we got in here? So we have mounting hardware. We have a little piece of heat shrink. We have some wire. And we have our battery cable. So this here is to go to your battery. So it's good. And then inside here you've got a booklet, I guess instructions. These things come from Europe, so I see it's DE for German here, and I'm guessing that that's kind of you know, the kind of let's say the most likely language for it to be used in, because it's shipped from Europe, like, or well, I should say manufactured from Europe. English on the back, good stuff. So yeah, so sweet. The other cool thing that we can do once we have it all installed and programmed is we can actually connect it up to our cell phone as well. There's an app on there, and it allows you to you know, do things like configuration, even control things like flashing of turn signals and stuff like that, which is all pretty neat. Yeah, so it will be a cool little way for us to control it. Also, something that I'd like to set up, I believe it has a way to use NFC technology in your cell phone so that you can use a keyless start. So we're definitely going to start that up so that we can use keyless start. That would be pretty sweet. So it means that you can just walk up to your motorcycle, and because you've walked up to it and you're in a certain proximity, that you can just put your finger on the your thumb on the ignition, and off you go without having to get out keys, you know, and start and all that. All you need is your cell phone on you. But we'll have to have another look into that and really kind of get to the bottom of how that all works. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. I feel like I should be doing a puppet show here for you guys. Thanks for watching. That was the unboxing of the M-Unit. We will get into using this bad boy in future and wiring it up, and I'll show everybody how to do that once I figure it out myself. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, thanks again to Perth County Moto. Is that how you... Yeah, Perth County Moto, for getting that sorted for us. All right, thanks to everybody, and talk to you guys soon.